What is up, indie artists? This is Bree Noble, and you are tuned into Indie Interactive, where we talk about making great music, connecting with your audience, and growing your business. And again, my name is Bree Noble. I'm excited to be here with you and share today some tips, 10 ways to grow your fan base using Facebook ads. I personally have been using Facebook ads to grow my fan base for over 3 years. I've helped a lot of my students do the same, and I'm just excited to be able to share these tips with you. So say hi in the chat. I'd love to see who's here. We're back with Indie Interactive after a little bit of a short hiatus that I took a summer break and got a little refreshment, hanging out with my family and everything. So it's great to be back, and I am so pumped to be sharing all the things with you this morning and on future episodes. I just needed that little break. I'm sure you guys know what that's like. So let me know in the chat here if you can hear me and all is good, and I'm going to jump into these tips. Let's see. I see Matungi. Awesome. Just let me know real quick that you can hear me and all, because after being gone for a little bit, I just want to make sure that my sound is good and everything is hunky-dory before we start with these tips. And I've got actually a bonus tip for you guys that I'm going to be giving first. So, you know, this is a really good one, I think, and I give this one to all my students, and I think it's helped them a lot. Awesome. So it looks like everything is good as far as being able to hear me. If not, please let me know in the chat, because I don't want to be talking to myself and not have you guys hear me. Ha ha, awesome, clear audio. Wonderful. Great to see Deborah, and I'll say hi to some people as they come in. So the first thing I want to mention too before I get to the 10 ways to build your fan base with Facebook ads, and I absolutely love Facebook ads, especially for musicians. The first thing I want to mention though is I am doing a 4-day training coming up next week all around creating a really, really compelling Facebook ad that's going to attract your perfect audience. And I know that that is something that really intimidates a lot of people. They don't know how to write copy. They don't know what images to use. They don't know how to find their target audience. So we're going to be talking all about that in my 4-day training next week. It's going to be, you know, super casual, super simple, but also really get you on track into getting some of this stuff done, because I know fear holds us back a lot. So we'll be working together on short little assignments. I'll be doing some Facebook Lives with just the people in the training every day. So if you want to sign up for that, that is available at femmusician.com/FBAdTraining, and I'll put that in the post when I'm done. But that's F as in female, E as in entrepreneur, musician.com/FBAdTraining, FBAD training. All right, so let's get to these tips. And my first tip, my bonus tip for how to get more people to become fans on Facebook and really, really get to know you is, number one, getting people to like your page, I think, is important, because it allows them to see your posts. It allows them to just engage with you more than if they don't like your page. There's no chance they're going to see your stuff unless maybe one of your friends is reposting something of yours, or, you know, they commented on something of yours. So I do think that getting likes is important, and I'll talk about that a little bit in a minute. But with my bonus tip, I want to let you guys know how you can ask people who've already engaged with your stuff how to like your page, how to say, yes, I want to be more connected with you. So maybe people have seen one of your videos, one of your posts, maybe your friends have shared something of yours that they liked, and somebody commented on it, somebody hearted it, you know, somebody responded in some way to it. And how can you go back and invite those people to like your page? Well, there's this really cool thing that you can do in the publishing tools of your page. So if you look on the top of your page, and I wish I could do a screenshot so I could show you right now, but if you look on the top of your page and you go to publishing tools, you'll see all of the posts that you've ever posted. And what you can do is it will show you like how many people, you know, reacted to any of your posts. And you can click on the ones that have a good number of reactions, And if you click on the post, it will bring up another screen and it shows you the information on all the people that have responded to your post. And if you okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Internet, how internet goes. If you click on the little icons that show that people have done thumbs up or given you a heart, it will bring up a list of names of people who did that. And on that extra screen, you can actually go in and invite them to like your page. So I go in and do this once a week. A lot of my students have started adding this to their workflow as well, to go in and ask people, invite people to like your page. Because, you know, they've already raised their hand a little bit to say, hey, I like what you're doing. Why not ask them to then take that next step and like your page? So I recommend you do it at least once a week, because you don't want them to forget about you and like, oh, you know, 3 months ago they responded to something of yours. By then they're going to totally forget who you are. So totally recommend that you do that on a weekly basis, if not more. So let's get into the 10 tips that I have. And the first one also relates to likes. So I know a lot of people say, oh, how many likes you have on your page is a vanity metric, and you know, it's not really important. It doesn't really translate into income. But what I say is there are steps and levels to becoming a true fan. And if you guys have seen any other of the stuff that I've posted, I'm very big on the fan discovery journey. And I believe it's like a staircase that, you know, they descend from not knowing you at all, you know, to starting to climb the staircase, and you get to the top and they're a super fan. And every step that people take along this staircase is important. And to me, the first step is people raising their hand saying, yes, I like you enough to click a little like button or a thumbs up. I mean, I say like people raise their hand to say, yes, I'm interested, but they really actually stick up their thumb because that's what the little like button says. So what we want to do is focus on getting people to take that very, very first step, because at that point they've identified that, yes, they like you enough to like your page, and then you can actually target them. You can target specific ads to people who already like your page. So I'm really curious in the chat, let me talking, a few of these first tips are about getting people to like your page. I'm curious if any of you guys have run a likes ad, and you know what kind of experience you've had with that. If you feel like once people like your page that they're more engaged with you and that they're starting to see more of your posts. So let me know in the chat. I'm actually going to jump back in there in a minute after I give this next tip and see what you guys all say. But yeah, let me know what your experience is with doing a likes ad. Number 2 is using audience insights to find people that would like to like your page, would like to take that first step. So audience insights is really cool. You can go and you can find out a lot of information about the people that already like your page. So hopefully at this point, you've got at least 100, 200 people that like your page. You know, you've asked a lot of your friends to like your page. Hopefully you've kept that consistent and you're not just asking people willy-nilly. Like, these need to be people that actually like your music. So if you've got a really consistent and solid likes following on your page, at least 100, 200 people, you can go look in the audience insights and see, you know, kind of trends about those people. Like, what kind of people are they? Are they people that are highly educated? Are they more blue collar? Are they a certain age group? Are they a certain gender, you know, more skewed toward one or the other? What do they like? So you can look in there and find out what other kinds of pages that they like, and that will help you then target some more people who might want to like your page. So if you see that, you know, a lot of the people that like your page also like Adele's page or something like that, then you could target people that like Adele, and you could write an ad that was focused on like, oh, if you love, you know, Adele's Hello, you know, check out this, you know, beautiful piano ballad, you know, whatever your piano ballad is, you know, relate it to something that they already like. So I think audience insights is a treasure trove of information about your audiences. So let me know in the chat, like, have you guys used audience insights? If you've used audience insights at all, I'd love it if you'd like hit a hearts, hit a button, or just say yes in the chat. I kind of want to know where you guys are at as far as your knowledge of Facebook ads. I mean, I know there's some people in here like Deborah who's taken a course on Facebook ads already. So let me know in the chat. Hopefully I'm not disappearing for too long. I see I have a connection problem occasionally, but just kind of checking out what you guys are saying. Yes. Oh, I remember Deborah. She found that a lot of people that liked Enya liked her music, and so that was a really, really helpful thing to know because she can target those people. Let's see. So Sarah says she's running one right now. It will be over in 2 days. So I take it you've set like limits on how long you're running your ads. I actually don't do that. If an ad is running well, I let it run. But just wanted to say hi to, let's see, Elle, Matungi, Sarah, Deborah, Luana, let's see, who else? Molly, and let's see, anybody else in here? So let me just go on to number 3. And if you guys have any other comments about whether, you know, you've used audience insights, I'd love to know about that because I think it is an amazing tool. Facebook has really improved it over the years. So number 3 is, I think this one is great because I love anything that provides social proof. So you can target friends of friends. So if you've ever done an ad, you might have noticed that you can choose something called friends of friends. And I think that's great because if your friends already like it, like it will say, you know, these friends of yours already like this thing. And so that is just so much more compelling for you to even click like it's just such an easy thing to click a little thumbs up button. And if you see that your friends are already doing it, why not? If it sounds like something you might like. So I definitely think that targeting friends of friends could be very useful for musicians because of the fact that a lot of times our friends like similar music. You know, I know that a lot of my friends like a lot of, you know, female singer-songwriter music, obviously, because that's the kind of music that I like, and those are the kind of the friends that I've developed. So definitely you can try that out as a strategy. So number 4, and this is a little bit meta because we're doing this right now, is live streaming. I am a huge fan of live streaming. Most of you guys know that. Live streaming is a great way to get people to find you for the first time. And the reason is because they can really get to know you on a live stream. So one thing that you can do, one strategy that I use, is that I send out my live videos and I target some of these things that I found in Audience Insights, and I target those particular pages and let the video be seen by those people. And then if they resonate with it, they will comment. Maybe they'll even like my page, but if they comment, then I can go use that bonus tip from the beginning and ask them to like my page. So every little action that someone takes on Facebook, it connects you to them in some way. So if they just thumbs up your video, they heart your video, they leave a comment, that allows you to then reconnect with them later and ask them to like your page. So I personally think that live videos are so good to, number 1, engage with the audience you already have. So, you know, whenever I do a live video like this every week on Indie Interactive on Wednesdays at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, I send out, you know, tons of notifications. I let everybody know that's on my messenger list. I let everybody know that in the groups that I'm in, I post it on this page, and, you know, I contact everybody so they'll see it. So, you know, you will definitely want to contact all the people that like your page and let them know that it's happening. But once it's over, then that's where the magic happens. Then you can retarget other groups that might like you. You know, say you do a song live on a Facebook Live, then you can write a nice little, you know, introductory post to it, let them know why they would want to watch it, and then, you know, send it out to people that are in those target groups. And you will definitely see some major results with that. So that's connecting with the audience you've already have, and it's getting new people. So you're killing two birds with one stone. Love this strategy. It's kind of pretty much my biggest strategy right now. So number 5. Oops, I think I skipped one. Where's number 5? There it is. Okay, number 5 is create a welcome video. So another thing that I do is when people like my page, I immediately get them to watch a welcome video of me so they know who I am. Because again, like, it's micro commitments, right? Just waiting for that to come back. I have no idea if it's cutting out, so I'll figure it out, but I see a message on my screen, so I'll have to check that out for next week. Anyway, they take one little micro commitment. They lift their thumb up, they hit the thumbs up, they say, yes, I like it. And then the next micro commitment is they watch a short little video of you so they know more about you. You know, when they hit that little like button, maybe they didn't know that much. Maybe their curiosity was piqued. And so if they have a welcome video to see, that will help them get to know you more. Now, they're not necessarily just going to go out and proactively watch that welcome video. You need to put it in front of them, which is what ads are for. Ads are taking something that someone wouldn't maybe normally see unless they were super curious. People are busy, right? They're not thinking, oh, I really want to get to know more about this person after they hit the like button. But you need to be right there for them. You need to make it easy. You need to get in their news feed and get your welcome video out there. And then they'll be like, oh, I just like this person. Maybe I want to see a little more about what they're about, or I want to watch a short little performance or something. So that's what welcome videos can do. It's just then bringing them a little bit, closer along the path of fan discovery. Okay, number 6. This one I've mentioned in the past, and actually I got someone sending me a message, and if it's any of you that are on here, I'd love to know, because I can't remember who it was, but I mentioned once on a podcast that I think it's really good to just boost some of your most important posts each week to the people that like your page. So you're building this fan base of people that like your page. And again, like, Facebook organically is not going to show your fans these things. Like, only 6% of people are going to see it. It's just the way it is, and we have to live in this reality. We're long gone are the days of massive organic reach. But, for a little bit of money, we can get it in front of lots of people. And I am not a huge fan of boost post. I know you may have heard a lot of people say not to do it, or maybe a lot of you have done it and realized that it's not the best option. But what I think it's good for is to quickly and easily get something out in front of all the people that like your page. I don't boost posts to any new, what I call cold traffic, any any targeted people. I only use this occasionally to boost something to all the people that already like my page, because it's quick and easy. And the things I would boost are like, oh, I have an event coming up, or I'm doing a Facebook Live, or I've got this blog post or this podcast, or I was just, featured on some, media outlet. That's what I would boost, because you want your fans to see that. So that is a quick and easy and pretty cheap way of getting your information out to people, especially if you're putting things in your email newsletter and not that many people are opening it, or you're just frustrated you only have a 30% open rate. This is another way that you can get more information out to the people that already like your music. So if any of you guys do this, I'd love to know. Someone did send me a message recently saying, thank you so much for this tip. I do this and I really feel like I'm getting so much more engagement from my fans for just like $5 every time I boost a post. So I think it's worth setting aside some budget for that. All right, number 7. This is also about, I don't want to say boosting a post, because actually in this case I would want to use an engagement ad, which is kind of the same, but it's done in the ads manager, and there's a lot more control over it. I never like to use Boost Post unless it's a quick one-off, get it in front of my audience kind of thing, because there's so many limitations with Boost Post, and I actually don't believe that they are the best for sending to anyone other than people that already like your page. But I'm willing to debate that with anybody if anyone has an opinion. But this one is, look at the post that you've done on your page. Maybe you've had some provocative questions that have gotten a lot of interest and engagement. Maybe, you posted a video and a lot of people commented on it. Look for ones that have really gotten a lot of engagement, and then send that out to new audiences, people that don't already like your page. Because they're going to see all this social proof is so important. Like, look at all these people responding to this. Look at how many people love this video. They're going to want to check it out too. So this is something that you just need to be on the lookout for. Which posts, maybe there's one post per week that is really getting a lot of engagement. Spend a little money with that post. Put it out to some new audiences. Take some of those audience insights in pieces of information that you got on maybe other artists or other pages that you might. There we go. All right. Number 8. Number 8 is running contests. Running contests is so powerful. You can, just with a little bit of money on Facebook ads, you can boost a contest out to a lot of new people that don't know your music. And people are so interested. I mean, the word free is just like the best magnet for people. They see like, win a free X. They're so much more likely to jump on the bandwagon. So I recommend you run a contest. You can do something as simple as like, people that, comment on the post that you have, and somehow you're going to choose the best comment, or, you're just going to randomly choose a comment by, ones that are on there. Or you can use, their software, their things, sites like Rafflecopter. You can use software like King Sumo. You can do a contest to get people to sign up for your email list, and then, you say, I'm going to choose somebody, at random out of the next 30 people that sign up for my email list. However you want to do it, be creative. But a contest is really, really exciting and engaging. And putting that out on a Facebook ad to some new audiences can really get you a lot of new fans. So highly recommend contests. Number 9, local events. Local events are so cool to promote on Facebook because you have access to local information. Say you're going to either, whatever your own local area, or say you're going to a new area. Say I'm doing a show in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I can just target people that like, similar artists to me and are in, within so many miles of where my venue is. I mean, that's how granular that you can get with Facebook ads. And it's just such a cool thing that we can do as musicians with live events that really can't do anywhere else. So definitely think about putting a little money behind promoting your live events with Facebook ads, because there's so many cool, specific, niche down ways that you can use the advertising platform there. And number 10, this one is the biggest one of all. You retarget everybody that's responded to all of these things that we've talked about before and get them to get on your email list. Now you can do a post to cold audiences trying to get people on your email list, and it does work. I have a student that I just interviewed that had a post like this for a year that was continually getting people on her email list that had never heard of her before. It can be done, but your targeting has got to be great. You've got to really know your targeting. What is so much easier, and what I do a lot of the time now, is as people ascend up these little steps, they make micro commitments, they like your page, they respond to posts, they watch videos, and then you retarget them and ask them to join your email list. At that point, they are so ready. They are like primed and ready to say, yes, I want to be on your email list. What you're doing is cool. And so you can use Facebook ads to retarget all of these audiences. And it's all about building audiences based upon what people are doing and what actions they're taking, and then just retargeting those audiences. So again, I'm going to be doing a Facebook ads training next week, starting on Monday, that is going to teach you guys how to create really compelling ads that are going to get people to want to click, want to like, want to take the next step with you. And I realize copywriting is not easy. I've had a lot of training in it, but boy, when I first started, like I hate looking at a blank paper. I don't know what to write. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about what images are going to get people to click. We'll talk about what you can do to not get your ads banned by Facebook. I actually, have had experiences where I'm like, this ad is great, it's awesome, and then something happens and they disapprove my ad. So I've learned lots of personal lessons about what not to do in an ad, and it's nothing like overt, like some little tiny small thing that's against their rules. So we'll talk a little bit about that. We'll talk about how to find and target new audiences with Facebook with insights, and other ideas of how to get targeting, because targeting is really so important. So if you want to join me for this training, it is going to start next. Okay, it's going to start next Monday, and you can sign up at femmusician.com/FBAD training, FBAD training. I'll post it in the top of this as well. And just to let you guys know, if you're watching this video and maybe you missed the beginning, I did give a bonus tip at the beginning. So if you missed that, this is a really good one. You want to go back and watch it from the beginning. Maybe you joined late. Go back, watch it from the beginning. In the first 5 minutes, I give a really good bonus tip that is going to help you really boost the number of fans that you have on your page. So I'm just going to actually go in here and kind of look at all you guys' comments. I've really missed hanging out with you guys every Wednesday. I had a really great vacation, but I'm so excited to be back and to be teaching lots of stuff with you guys. Let's see. Yeah, it's true. Likes numbers do matter to promoters, and I've heard that time and time again. I do think that, you can game the system, and some people do, and I think that's terrible, because guess what? They're not building a solid fan base there, and they're not getting a group of people that they can solidly target. So they're going to be wasting their ad money if they've just gotten a lot of fake likes. So never do that. Just work hard to get good likes. Let's see. Hey, just saying hi to, hey, Carol, good to see you. For some reason, oh, there we go. For some reason, my feed scrolled all the way to the top. So now I can see what you're talking about here. Can you target ads to followers who are taking certain actions? Absolutely. The key is creating audiences. You have to create audiences around those actions, and that is something that I talk about a lot in my Facebook ads course, and I can definitely answer your questions about that next week when we're doing the training. Let's see. Yeah, that is so true. So Matungi is saying the word Facebook Live cannot be used. Yeah, what happened to me recently is that I use the word Facebook. And what is interesting is that many of my ads that use the word Facebook, and I even use the little trademark sign there, got approved, and then one of them didn't. So that is a thing. It seems to be okay to put Facebook on your image, but not in your ad copy. Let's see. Where on my Facebook page do I see the actual names of fans? So you can look under likes. So if you click on likes, you can see all the people that like your page. I believe that's on the left-hand side. There's a tab for likes. Of course, you can see anybody that comments and stuff, and you can also hover over like anybody, you know, that has thumbs up and stuff, and it will show you all the names of the people that did like it or heart it or whatever. So that's really useful. Let's see. So Molly's saying, yeah, okay, so we're talking about pinning posts. That's cool. Thank you for that help, Molly. Pinning posts is really important, I think. I definitely recommend pinning your welcome video, unless you have something else important that comes up. I had my welcome video pinned for a long time, but now every week I pin this Facebook Live to the top. How do you set the ad to just play the welcome? Okay, that is a hard one. So she wants to know how to set the ad to play the welcome video to only the people that are new. That is actually not possible as far as I know, but what you can do is you can set the amount you spend so low that it will tend to only give it to the new people. So, you know, you can put $2 a day behind your welcome video and it will generally show it to the new people. Let's see, I have a video from them. Oh, cool. Awesome. So Carol's talking about what she's got on her page already. Yeah, it's really, really great to have some good video footage on your page that you can show people. So I hope you found all this super helpful. And like I said, I'm going to be going so much more in detail next week in the training, femmusician.com/FB ad training. I know many of you are already in there. I'm excited to see that. Like, we have over 110 people in there already, and it's only Tuesday. So, I mean, I guess it's Wednesday now. It's only Wednesday. So I cannot wait to hang out with all of you guys next week. Anyway, tell your friends about it. I know that, you know, you guys all know lots of musicians that have wanted to use Facebook ads, and I want to demystify this for you. I have taken a lot of courses on Facebook ads, and when I first started, it just seemed like the most complex, scary animal to me, and now I feel like I know it inside and out, and I want to help you guys do it too. So I will see you guys on the training, femmusician.com/FB ad training, and I'll see you guys next week on Indie Interactive. Got some really cool stuff coming up next week. I've got my friend Gabby talking about how you can create a plan to book mini tours. The next week I'm going to be talking about how to get the most out of any course that you're taking, and then the week after that I'm having Michelle Lockie on here talking about music licensing. So much exciting stuff coming up on Indie Interactive. Look forward to hanging out with you, and remember to always think about growing your audience, connecting with them, and building your business as a musician.